Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing one of the most eye-catching smartphones on the market, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. Now, foldables have come a long way over the past few years, and the Flip 5 feels like the moment Samsung finally nailed the formula. In this review, we're going to break down everything: the design, display, performance, battery life, camera system, and whether or not this foldable is finally ready for the mainstream. So, let's get started. Also, the link to the smartphone will be included in the video description below. Now, let's kick things off with the design because honestly, the Z Flip 5 is stunning. When folded, it's compact and pocketable, almost like a throwback to the early 2000s flip phones, but with a futuristic twist. And when opened, it becomes a full-size smartphone with a gorgeous 6.7-inch display. This year, Samsung's made a crucial improvement: the new flex hinge. It allows the phone to close completely flat, eliminating that little gap we had in previous generations. That alone makes the Flip 5 feel more premium and more refined. The phone still features an armor aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and back, with Samsung's ultra-thin glass protecting the inner display. It's rated for over 200,000 folds and has an IPX8 rating, meaning it can survive submersion in water, but keep in mind it's still not dust resistant. Color-wise, Samsung offers the Flip 5 in mint, graphite, cream, and lavender, with some exclusive colors like blue, gray, green, and yellow available online. The matte finish gives it a smooth, luxurious feel, and the overall build quality is surprisingly solid for a foldable. Now, the biggest change to the Flip 5 is the new cover screen, or as Samsung calls it, the Flex window. This thing has grown dramatically from 1.9 inches on the Flip 4 to a whopping 3.4 inches, and that changes everything. The new Super AMOLED cover display is super functional. You can now use full widgets, check notifications, reply to messages with a full keyboard, control music, access your calendar, and even launch a handful of apps like YouTube, Google Maps, and Messages, all without opening the phone. Samsung software intelligently adapts the UI to fit this compact window and is surprisingly usable. It's not a full phone experience, but it does a great job handling quick tasks and making you more efficient on the go. Plus, it looks super slick. Whether you want a stylish clock face or custom gifts, the personalization options are endless. By the way, prices on the smartphone update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Flip the phone open and you are greeted with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display with a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. It's bright, colorful, and incredibly smooth, with a peak brightness of up to 1750 nits. Visibility outdoors is excellent, a big win over previous versions. Yes, there's still a crease in the middle. It's noticeable when the screen is off or when your finger runs across it, but day to day it becomes something you stop noticing entirely. Flex mode is back and it continues to improve. You can prop the phone up halfway and use it like a mini laptop. It's great for video calls, watching YouTube, or snapping selfies hands-free. Some apps like the camera and media players are optimized for flex mode, and Samsung keeps adding support to more third-party apps. Now, the performance: the Flip 5 is running the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 for Galaxy, the same custom-tuned chip found in the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and that means this phone flies. You got 8GB of RAM and either 256GB or 512GB of storage, which is significantly faster than the UFS 3.1 storage found in earlier models. Apps load faster, multitasking is snappy, and animations are buttery smooth. Whether you're switching between social media, editing photos, or playing games like Call of Duty Mobile, the Flip 5 doesn't flinch. And more importantly, it stays cooler thanks to improved thermal management. It's wild to think that phone this small and foldable can deliver flagship level performance, but here we are. Now let's talk about the cameras. On paper, not much has changed from the Flip 4. You still get a dual camera setup with a 12-megapixel main sensor and 12-megapixel ultra-wide, plus a 10-megapixel selfie camera on the inner display. With the new image processing thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 and software tweaks make a noticeable difference. Photos from the main camera are sharp, well exposed, and vibrant without being overly saturated. Dynamic range has improved, especially in backlit situations. The ultrawide is decent, not as sharp as the main lens, but still fun for capturing group shots or landscapes. Low light photography has gotten better too. Night mode produces cleaner images with more accurate colors and less noise. But the best part, you can use the rear cameras for selfies using the cover screen as a viewfinder. This alone makes your selfie game next level, higher quality, better detail, and easier framing. Video recording is solid as well. You get up to 4K at 60 FPS with good stabilization and improved audio pickup. It won't replace your DSLR, but for vlogs, reels, or casual filmmaking, it's absolutely capable. Now, battery life has always been the Achilles heel of foldables, but Samsung has done a good job optimizing the Flip 5. It still features a 3700 mAh battery, but with more efficient processor and improved software, real-world performance has taken a step forward. You can expect around 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, easily lasting a full day for most people. If you're a heavy user, you might need a top-up in the evening, but it's a big improvement over the Flip 3 and even the Flip 4. Charging-wise, you get 25W wired charging, 15W wireless charging, and 4.5W reverse wireless charging. It's not blazing fast, but 30 minutes will get you up to 50%, which is enough to get you through the day. The Flip 5 ships with One UI 5.1.1 based on Android 13, and Samsung has promised 4 years of major Android updates and 5 years of security patches. That's flagship level support, and it makes this phone a solid long-term investment. Samsung software is highly customizable, and they have made great use of the foldable form factor. You got features like app continuity, where apps seamlessly switch from the cover display to the main screen. There's also multi-window for running two apps side by side, and gestures for quickly swapping or minimizing windows. Flex mode panel adds a mini touchpad and quick controls when the phone is half folded. It's handy for scrubbing through videos or adjusting brightness without touching the screen. And if you're in the Galaxy ecosystem with Buds, Watch, or Tab, the integration is tight and seamless. Now let's get into audio and connectivity. Audio is solid for a phone this size. You get stereo speakers that are loud and balanced with support for Dolby Atmos, no headphone jack of course, but Bluetooth 5.3 gives you stable connections and support for high quality codecs. Connectivity is flagship grade, 5G, Wi-Fi 6E, NFC, eSIM, and ultra-wideband support are all here. Whether you are gaming, streaming, or transferring files, you are covered. Now, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 starts at $1,000 for the 256GB version, the same launch price as last year, but now you are getting double the storage, a much better cover screen, and faster performance. And let's be real, this phone isn't for everyone. If you need a huge camera sensor, giant battery, or S Pen support, you're probably looking at the Galaxy S or Fold series. But for people who value style, portability, and a unique smartphone experience, the Flip 5 is finally mature enough to recommend without hesitation. So, should you buy the Galaxy Z Flip 5? If you're curious about foldables, want a phone that stands out, and don't want to sacrifice performance, this is the most refined flip phone you can buy today. It's stylish, practical, powerful, and actually fun to use. So guys, let me know in the comments, are you planning to pick up this smartphone or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video is helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this smartphone. See you in the next one.